What's up, people? Man, the struggle is real. Tell y'all what I've been through with this Cutlass. Okay, so I went to start hooking up the gauges, and let me see where it started at, man. When I got in here, I noticed when I turned the key forward, I wasn't getting like no kind of action from the dashboard, like nothing. And I hadn't really paid that no attention. So when it came down to it, none of the lights, nothing wouldn't come on with the light switch. I wasn't getting no power up here. Even the radio, it was coming on at first. It had even stopped coming on. So I'm like, man, what's going on? So, y'all, I had to tear down the whole front part of this dashboard, pull the cluster out to find out that whoever did this man interior, they didn't plug nothing back up. I had to dig back there, find this light switch, find this windshield wiper switch. The whole cluster wasn't plugged up. It was two plugs behind the cluster. I ain't even look. These two plugs back there, they didn't need, those was just stuck down there. I had to find them, speedometer cable. None of this was hooked up in this car. So that left me to have to go back and take down what somebody had already been paid to put up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if the man himself did that, just said fuck it and just threw it back together, or one of his workers. But I ain't trying to blast nobody. But man, y'all just cost me some hours of labor that could have been avoided. How y'all take somebody's dash out and put it back together and don't plug nothing up? You let this man leave, no lights working, no nothing. So I had to figure all this out. And going in somebody's dashboard is not your first option. You would think that if a person took this dash out to wrap it all nice and pretty, you would at least plug the cluster and stuff back up. So that wasn't my go-to. So I had to narrow it down, and then once I got the cluster plugged up, all the lights was going crazy. You turn on the signal light, everything start blinking. I'm like, man, what's going on now? So I had to dig all the way in the harness to find this ground wire right here. Wasn't even hooked up. And this is the ground to everything. So soon when I touched this ground, the gas hands started reading, signal lights started working right, the radio came on, my AC clutch kicked in. I'm like, man, bro, this just took me through a whole ordeal that didn't even have to be. If they just would have put this man's stuff back right, I wouldn't even have to do all this. So this took me on a whole nother turn on this car. Then once I get the gas hand reading, I had to still go back there and drop the tank because the sending unit wasn't reading. I took that down, had some corrosion on the wires, cleaned that up, ran new ground, got that reading. So now I found out that I don't even need the aftermarket gauge, but that's cool. I'll just give him his money back because I'm going to need one for my car anyway. So I'll just use that for my car because now, because of some people being careless, I got the man gas hand back working and his lights. And now we got the AC compressor kicking in from the switch. Everything that I thought it was something going on with the wiring in this car, it was because somebody didn't plug this man dashboard back up. That's crazy. Took me through all of that, man, just to figure that out. So, Lord have mercy. Learning experience. Nothing in the dashboard was plugged up on this man's car. That's crazy. And then people wonder why you know, people will come back tripping. Cause man, look, this man gonna have to pay me, cause I can't do that for free. That's not my fault. So this man finna have to pay me for the work that I done did that he already paid somebody for. He gotta pay me for taking that loose, dissecting the problem for my time. That took hours to figure that out. Cause I wouldn't have never thought that a person just wouldn't plug a person's dash back up. So like I say, that wasn't my go-to problem. I'm looking for power wires. I'm looking for something not getting no power. I'm test light this and voltage this. Fuse box getting power. The car crank up. I'm like, man, what is wrong? And the whole while, bro, they didn't have this man dash plugged up. Took me through all that. But now everything working. Just giving y'all another update of something you got to go through with cars sometime and dealing with shops who don't take pride in what they do, because I can't even say that was a mistake. A mistake would be like not just hooking up that ground wire, but not plugging up nothing behind the dash, just putting it in. I think that's a little bit more than I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy though. But yeah, y'all, another update. Get back with y'all later.